puppy cheeks first of all. And then I want you to go think of a grumpy, grumpy mum. Mum, 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 mum. After that, see if you can make them feel the same. Whatever you find on puppy cheeks, try to apply to the vowel. You need to be grumpier than that. That was not grumpy at all. That was more like mum, 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 mum. I want you to go mum, 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 mum. Be angry. Yeah.
Okay. Mum, 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 mum.
Getting there. Oh, not bad. Up here. So quick tip for you all today. If you're struggling to build a bit of power, here's one thing you can try. So first of all, grab a pillow. And I want you to first of all just go ow as loud as you can into the pillow like this. Oh! Oh! Notice that kind of pressure pushing back against you. It should feel quite good actually. And once you get to that point, you can start to sing from that, right? You can go underneath the chandelier, we're dancing all night long. So you can do that. And then once you get comfortable, you can see if you can take off the pillow ever so slightly and keep that amount of pressure. Underneath the chandeliers, we're dancing all night long. So I hope that helps. Give it a go. Everyone, here's a bit of a fun vocal tip for you guys today. So before we actually start singing, one thing we need to watch out for is to get rid of all the tensions that have built up in our body. So usually when you're sitting down a lot, when you're looking at your phone a lot, we tend to build quite a bit of tension around our body, usually in particularly our neck and our shoulders. And so a great way to improve this is a silly thing that I call the crazy shake, which is when you let your body go loose and shake it off as hard as you can in 5 seconds. Now I'm going to demonstrate it, and don't mind me, here I go. Yeah. So it might look like I'm going a bit crazy, but it is really a great way to relax your neck and relax the rest of your body. And you can do it for obviously far more than 5 seconds. Do it as it works for you, and I hope this helps. Thank you. So time and time again, I always get this message. I don't want to sing in front of my family. I'm really shy. And I get it. It feels hard, but here is the reality. If you can't sing in front of your family and your dream is to perform, then something really needs to change. If anything, if you're good at singing, your family won't complain to listen to you. But if you suck, then you need to practice and get better. There is just no getting around this. So make sure to push yourself out there. If you really want to get better, you need to put in the work. You need to be courageous. You need to put yourself out there. So reach out if you need help. I'll always be there.
She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. From your lips she drew the hallelujah. I'm out of breath.
If I go, oh, if I keep my mouth the same, my voice naturally moves to that space, that spot, right? But the problem with most singers is we don't let that natural thing happen. And in your case, if you keep opening the vowel, your voice never gets a chance to get there.
Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, a minor fall and a major lift, a baffled king composing hallelujah.
How did that feel?
Easier. It's not as training as it used to be. Like
Yes.
I had to really like.
Someone told me that my voice is gonna be worse if I'm not starting singing with chest voice, because I'm singing with my throat voice.
Okay. I mean, there's the throat voice and chest voice. I guess it depends on how you determine it. But yes, I think one thing we can do is learn to get the muscles around here, so your body a bit more engaged, so that this part of your voice doesn't have to work as hard. Hey singers, if you've been playing with the straw phonation exercise like me, here's one tip to help you kind of connect even better, and it's worked amazing for me and a lot of my clients. I want you to put the straw, first of all, as deep as you can and do what you usually do. So what you can notice is there's a lot more pressure, say compared to if you're doing it up here. But that's the key, because when I keep this straw a lot lower, it helps me build a bit more kind of pressure up top, and that helps me connect as I sing up higher. So put the straw as deep as you can, find that ease in terms of connection, and then gradually level it up and just pull the straw up and out. And you can even try pulling it out of the water and doing it with the straw by itself. So I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments. Hey singers, so you might have seen my other video where I talk about using the front of your tongue, using your lips to do more of the articulation. Now, what about the jaw? So I want to give a small thing that you can try. The kind of idea is we want to keep our jaw relatively open, because the tendency is we clench it and we close it, and that just adds a lot of unnecessary tension. So here's one thing I've been trying recently. Can I go from an R to an O up top on an octave scale and keep my jaw open? So what I do, I put my finger in here, and that keeps that jaw open. Now it is a bit extreme, but the idea is to teach your jaw to stay relatively open. So test that out, see how it feels like for you, and let me know how it goes in the comments. Hey everyone, quick vocal tip for you all today. So one of the best ways we can improve our singing and sound better is by keeping our airflow consistent, keeping it moving forward. And here's a quick voice hack you can do to train yourself to do that. So here's what I want you to do. Puff out your cheeks like this. And then I want you to blow out a tiny stream of air like this. Almost like you're blowing a balloon. So try that, do it for maybe about 5 seconds. And here's the tricky part. I want you to try switching your voice on and off like this. Notice how I was switching the voice on and off, but I was able to keep that airflow consistent. Can you keep that breath flowing forward? And let me know in the comments what you think. And let me know in the comments what you think. Everyone, if you're struggling to sing on pitch, I've got something super tactical for you today. So I need you to get 2 things. First of all, grab a tuner app. I've actually got DA Tuner, DA Tuner from the Android Play Store. And you need to have a piano. Now, if you don't have a physical one, grab a virtual one. That should be fine. So now all you need to do, play a note. That's an F3, and it's going to show me what I need to kind of match. Now, I'm going to try and match it, and let's see what happens. E. Oh, now that said C sharp 3, I believe, and that clearly wasn't the note. I wanted to go for an F3. So all I need to do, slide around until I get it like this. That's what you need to do. Slide around, experiment until you find the pitch, and having something like this tell you if you're right or wrong.